Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. I looked at a video this morning. I wake up in the morning, go out, do my videos, look at different stuff and think what's in the news, what we're going to discuss. And I came across one that's very upsetting, that we got to ask the question, are we failing as a people? And why? I think for the most part, humanity is progressing in a positive direction. But when you see these little things, you realize something is wrong. Faye, good morning. Narish, good morning. Javon, good morning. Rona, good morning. Sham. My only problem is the people who have put effort into failure continue to come back, and the people who procrastinate continue to come back and look at those who have tried and thrive to do better and blame them. They're looking for people to blame. Sean, good morning. Chris, good morning. Rini, good morning. Carol, Sally, Ravina, Ormila, good morning. If you have not put effort into life, you're not deserving of anything. And what we have not been trying to be politically correct, we have been skirting the topics and the discussions to the point where, as we're telling people, we're telling people, oh, we're all equal, and no. Some of we low life, some of we hungry belly. You got different levels. Doctors and liars have put much effort into being who they are. No matter, although people suggest that all liars going to hell, there are no liars in heaven. Here, the world is what it is. And what we gotta start being is real. Now, I want you to watch this video. It is like, the adults around find this funny. That's my worry, right? That is found funny by adults. This is not my kid. And some people should say you should not worry. No. You are a part of a society. You're a part of humanity. You should not worry, but you should be aware of what's going on around you and how better can be done. So I was sent this morning. There's a little bee with a Banks beer bottle in her hand.
I tried. No one else. That's what we do. Come. Go out, play. No, put up a strong. Go and say. Oh, I must be the person No. It's not good. Oh.
Imagine the mother saying, no more Nella. That was enough. There's an adequate amount of alcohol for a baby. Alcohol that damages adults. No more Nella. She is so uneducated and lack moral grounding. She doesn't even know how to bring up a child. No more Nella. It's funny. No, you have two adults. You have the adult that is giving the beer, and you have the mother, the parent, who obviously is not deserving of a position of parent, lacking the knowledge. Now, not to hit the wind out of her, because there's so many more parents like this. There are lots of parents like this. Let's look at it again. This is crazy. This adds up to being crazy. Gita, Lorraine, Sarah, good morning. This is a video. Guyanese mother, right? Guyanese child. These are all Guyanese. But this is the circumstance. So you have these people, these same people, who do everything under the sun to bring themselves down, to destroy themselves, that will come every day and harp about what they have not got or what was not given to them in society. Whether it's the government, whether it's family getting them something, they always got something that they're short of. The only people who are not held accountable is themselves. They don't hold themselves accountable, but they hold everybody else around them accountable for their shortcomings. Look at this again. Very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. So what you're looking at is a young child just now walking. You see the delicacy in the steps suggesting she's between 2 and 3 years old. She's not very verbal, so speech, 2 and 3 years old. We're looking at age, we're looking at action and comparing them to an average of age. Baby's mobility, you're looking at that, and I'm trying to assess age. Being given a bank's bail by an adult. This is while several adults, including what sounds to be the child's mother, having a good laugh at this, and one time the mother saying that is enough. So there is a specific amount of alcohol that is good for a child. This is beyond ridiculous. Let's look at it again.
I tried. No one else. That's what he does. Come. Go and play. Don't forget about your strong. Go and say. Oh, everybody's interested in getting you. No. No. It's not good. Oh.
So, children before the age of 7 are very impressionable. Those are the years that you impact or could impart the most information that would be the guidance and the foundation of a child's life. All attitudes and mannerisms are forged thereafter from the foundation set by the age of 7. Right? It is difficult to change much. Human beings, if you go back, psychologists go back to the young years of an adult's life when they're clinical psychologists. Somebody's trying to get me. So they go back to your young years, whether you were abused, how you were impacted at a young age, to understand what were the building blocks of your now attitude and mannerisms. They don't ask you what happened yesterday. When you're unable to maintain a relationship, when you're unable to carry yourself in a certain manner, when you're unable to reject certain pressures in life, when you're unable to address pressures in life, your psychiatrist, your psychologist, and everybody goes back to the founding principles, and it's not a universal thing. When we say founding principles is the founding understanding of what makes you who you are. Why are you fearful? Why do you act fearfully? Thanks. Why do you act in a certain manner? The basic things that you would have acquired or understandings you would have acquired before the age of 7, that would be the guiders and the foundation for all that builds out in you. That happens before the age of 7. Your teen years are experiences, but before the age of 7, you will be aware or there is an understanding as to whether you'll be a bully, whether you'll be a procrastinator, whatever it is that you will be, you know that as a result of the mannerisms and principles placed in you. Now you have a little baby that is 3 years old that is being taught how to drink, and just now it can be smoke, it can be a fun, it can be a laugh thing. For baby, take a cigarette and smoke. This happens too many times in our society. This happens too many times in our society. I don't know those individuals. I don't care much about those individuals, but I care about the issue. I care about the remedy we should find. When I wake up in the morning and see things like that, like I have for the most part amazing mornings. For the most part, I have amazing mornings. I have to now ask myself, what kind of a society should I seclude myself from these people? What kind of a society am I a part of? What can I do to change the way the people in our society think? Am I doing enough to speak about, highlight, educate? Not only to blame a parent, but to look at what we can do as a people. Who is that parent? Who are their parents? How were they brought up? Everybody wants what is the best, or should want what is the best for the child. Like when you listen to the mother, she says, yes, that is enough, but there's not enough alcohol. There's no alcohol that any child should be accessing. Again, young girls, young babies such, should not be around anybody drinking alcohol. That should not be a norm. Where men become under the influence of alcohol and their little girls running around with the nunu outside and the little bobbies outside. That should not be. So somebody is asking what experience I had before 7, because Toyo Anthony Edwards, Taya, T-A-I-Y, Toya. So what have your experience been before 7, because your behavior is not really expected from you? No. The behavior that is expected is not, it has nothing to do with the expectancy of the individual. I'm one of a kind. What kind of experiences you think I have had in my life, Toya? A better experience than you. You and well, I don't know you personally, but most of Guyana seems the same way. I could be considered to be world renowned. I am one of a kind. What experience do you think I had? Poor upbringing. I could say we were financially. My family was listed as poor. My mom I grew up with. I'm an only child. I had the best to eat, the best to drink. I was well protected. That is the experience I had. Why do you think I'm outspoken? Why do you think people like yourself are just followers? And the extent of your life. I haven't heard of a Toya, Anthony Edwards. You wrote a book. What have you done to achieve anything? What have you done? Have you reached a point in your life where you can take care of everybody else in your life? I have reached that point. I have reached the point where my kids and my close relatives and friends benefit from my achievements. You understand? So when you're asking what were we talking about, my behavior and my behavior pattern, yeah, I got that from my mother too. She was very loud. So yes, that was in me. I was never taught to steal. So I tried one time for thief, and that didn't work out, because my hand was trembling trying to take out a bus window. And I calculate, you ain't gonna make a good thief, boy. You understand? Kesh, good morning to you. So Toya, Miss Edwards, right? What do you think forged, what do you think foundation was built for me before the age of 7 for me to become outspoken? I could tell you, the Catholic Church, the priests, them bugger me. You understand? I miss it. So, luckily, I was not a traumatized child. I was not abused, sexually abused as a child. Because obviously, I'd have been in my head now, and things would have been affecting me differently. That's the reason I'm outspoken. So just to give you context. And if we are not, again, the culmination of what foundation is set for you before 7 has nothing to do with just your attitude. So my attitude, whatever it is, could be unbecoming sometime. My attitude could be outlandish sometime. I could be considered to be eccentric with my ways. But what really is the human purpose? What's the human purpose? What's your purpose, Miss Edwards? Have you been able to attain a position that you can be useful to people? How is your relationship going? Are you in a good relationship? Bear in mind, I'm not saying I'm the relationship guru. I was married for 18 years and that failed. So I've failed at many things. But let's place my failures on the table. Let's look at the world that we live in, the percentage rate of divorce, and there's a likelihood that I could not have made it with my attitude and mannerisms, infidelity, alcoholism, and everything else, and still maintain a good relationship. But look how I turned out. Are we to check the world as a world of money? Are we going to totally negate the fact that I am fully independent, financially independent, and could do anything imaginable that is needed to be done that one would want to do? Travel the world, buy anything you want, wake up every day. Now, again, I wake up days and don't have money and don't know, literally don't have money. Sometimes when they're telling me about paying my mom's bill, I got to figure out where the money's going to come from. I got to pay salaries. I don't have money stacked in a room, but I have the level of independence that I don't worry about money. I'll figure it out. Have you attained that? Have you achieved that, Miss Edwards? Are you at that level in your life? Did you wake up in the morning and bills do not become a matter? It's not a worry. Are you living out of a hand-to-mouth process? And when I say hand-to-mouth, not hand-to-mouth like we short hand-to-mouth. Most people in the world today, not Guyana, is that a poverty thing, lives hand-to-mouth. Hand-to-mouth. As soon as you're done, get your money. It's spent. If you're working, I don't work for a salary. I don't get $100,000 a month. This month, the bill for my mom just falling down. The bill for my mom is in excess of $1 million. Yesterday, day before yesterday, I went to a court matter with the Mohammeds. 4 days before there was Simone Brooms. You could cope with all of that. Last week Sunday, man lashed me and bust my head. I still there. We rolling. You understand? You could survive all that. That is the question one has to ask. How you survive, where you've put yourself. Are you checking the fact that whatever I was taught before I was 7 has created a resilience in me second to none? Since I could come and profess to be the realest thing in the world, and that is not disputed? I am not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm deserving of a Grammy of my attitude. My attitude for most times are unbecoming. But is my attitude not suiting this society? You feel funny when I suggest that people are lowlives and hungry bellies in this place? Where's the lie? That's just the question I ask. Where is the lie? Is there a lie in relation to what I'm saying? Huh? Miss Edwards, just revisit it and tell me what you think. Just a discussion. It's not beating up on you. It's just a discussion. Because I could tell you, my mother didn't give me beers to drink. And I could tell you, the young child there, if drastic measures is not made to change the path of her life, they ain't gonna be a female, she ain't gonna turn into a female critic. I could tell you that much. Because at that rate, she drunken at a young age, they're wrong alcohol, men drinking wrong, abuse is likely. Missy Boo, good morning to you. Good morning, challenges in life. Yeah. Gita, good morning. Lorena, good morning. So I'm just putting it out there for you. Since we have a discussion, it's only fair I, yes, be the center of. I'm finding out, sir, because I do not know you personally. Okay, that's why I'm being very normally Miss Edwards, I guess viewers like myself want to ask the same question. Yeah. No, but it's always open. I am always here. My life is an open book. What you must know is that I'm not here promoting myself. I built myself. I'm here sharing my life experiences with you. That's why we have these discussions. Where are we? Are we failing in society, and what do we do about it? We're having these discussions, and I've chose this part for you to know what my experience has been. You're looking at me. You're looking at me, but I could only tell you about me unless somebody calls and tell you their story. And we try to dissect their story together. But I could only tell you about me. And I say once again, ask yourself the foundations, the relationship you're in. When you were young as a child, were you abused? What do you consider to abuse? Were you sexually abused? Were you beaten as a child into submission? Were you always I was never a follower because my mother is not a follower. So I could not conform to structure. When I joined it, when I was indoctrinated, by the way, in the PPP by one Desmond Moore, and he carried me into a group of people by the outpost. And I telling them we can do this and how we can do and how we, and they telling me we got to talk to the comrade that was the general secretary of the PPP at that time, Banu Ramatar. I said, you got to tell people what you're going to do when you're going to do for yourself. They say yes, anything in the PPP's party, and so you have to let them know. I said, me can't be no part of no group were leading me. And that is how I didn't have a good political career. That is how my political career did not, it start and finish. I supported the PNC, I campaigned for them. Then I looked at it and I thought, I don't want to be a part of that. I was a lone ranger, so whatever the qualities that were instilled in me from a very young age, before the age of 7, does not afford me. So it's not everything is perfect. It does not afford me an opportunity to be a team player. I'm a team leader. You understand? I can be a part of a team because I want to know who's taking responsibility. When the shit hit the fan, who's coming out and saying, I caused this and I'm going to change this. Right? That's all I ask when I'm doing business. Like I negotiating with some people now to do a business, a partnership, big company. And I'm asking myself, which role do I play? Who takes responsibility for things? These kind of things. It's very important. Who takes responsibility? When I'm wrong, so I got a methodology as it relates to how I do what I do. If I am wrong, I am bluntly and directly accepting of my wrongdoings. So some people try to figure out and negate what else would have caused them to do this. I have learned, you don't necessarily have to tell nobody around. You don't necessarily have to accept in public that you're wrong. But you got to be brutally honest with yourself. Hear what I learned. I learned, all right, you go, you attack something and you're wrong. You offend somebody. And the person tell you, man, this is how you make me feel. And you say, man, I was just joking. So you put it off. Because this is not what you meant. You have to accept how you made that person feel. And you don't just shrug it off. You have to be brutally honest with yourself and say, here, I should not have done that. That was really wrong. Because if you don't do that, you tend to make the same mistakes again. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You understand? You tend to make the same. You see, if you don't burn yourself, you don't remember the pain. If you try to justify what you do, now again, they got shame. And then they got times where if you accept you're wrong, it looks like you're going back. And people might want to capitalize on that. Hello, good morning.
Morning, brother.
Yeah, my brother, talk to me.
Come on for you, the man. Yeah,
Turn on the thing in the background there, man. Turn everything in the background.
Yeah, so what about you, the man? Yeah, man.
What going on with me in the man the other day?
Yeah, they're poor so friend. Yeah, maybe like quite DVD, you know.
Who's that? What's his name?
I'm not sure the fucking dog them for you, you know.
When you're ready, come. What machine I'm gonna pass you? You could come and collect it.
You got to your punch.
Yeah. When you're ready, you come. What machine I'm gonna pass you? Don't worry. Hello, good morning. At Aurora Secondary School in Essequibo, a weirded situation is happening to two females students hanging themselves last week, and then now yesterday another student was trying to harm herself because there's no school for them. Please look into it. It's bullshit. You know, but no students hang, two students hanging themselves. It's bullshit. Always is some fucking wrong news. You gotta be careful with how you're sharing information and what you're saying. Always some shit. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my brother, talk to me. I got a missed call from you.
Yes, man. It's just, accountability you talked about this morning. Is very important, I'm watching the program and you've talked to some real positive things.
No, but my brother, even more serious than accountability, which in accountability has a moral connotation to it, whereas we have to be accountable, right? If you're asked.
Yes.
Even more serious than accountability is taking yourself seriously. Hear what I'm saying? So here what's gonna happen. You do something in your relationship. And your girl, if you say, man, I'm sorry and I beat up on yourself in front, she feel like, well, here, she could get over you. Because you could control your behavior, you can't control she. You understand? Right. And she's a bitch to some extent. And we accept that. Right? So we dealing with that. So you don't want to come and say, alright, girl, I was really wrong and I sorry I do this. Before she feel, because you done this with this child and thing, you trying for curb she attitude easy and program she. You understand? Because you lead it. Yeah. So you ain't doing that. But you have to accept that you wronged her within, although she has shortcomings. Accept. Beat yourself. Make sure you feel the pain of it. Because I'm telling you, the next time you go for make the mistake, you ain't gonna make the mistake. You will learn. You understand? And she will see. So you're not accepting. You didn't accept to her. You didn't show weakness to her. But she will see you have changed in your life. And that is relating to business. That is relating to family relationships. You understand?
Yeah.
Right away. Yes. You ain't gotta tell some people. Like me. Once here. When I come out with it, I go into the club. And I get myself lashing me here. Right?
Critic.
I make the thing so public. That is me fudging fault. I tell everybody, me girl can't watch me a day. Never in she life again and say, let me go in the club.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I say, yo, I was not supposed to be there. There's madness and stupidness. They ain't got nobody personal to me. If a man who know me watch me from now on and say, yo, pull up, come in by we and thing. You understand? I gotta ask if he fucking head good. You know what happened to me in the club the last time? When I go with my shopping and go in the club. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand
You
what
gotta be
you're saying.
brutally
But we
honest
gotta
with yourself.
Critic for the past within 5 years, you have made tremendous strive and you grow a lot, and then you have to yourself realize that you can't be in places anymore.
No, but
Because
here,
you grow
how does it,
to-
bro, you gotta remember, in general, right? Because we talk about me, but
Yeah.
through me, people live vicariously. We got trained people. When you definitely open up, there's the life body, the life is the club, and doing, you understand?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I got to accept, no, that is not the life. It doesn't work that way. It can't work for you. Other people might be afforded the opportunity, it's not afforded to you. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
And if I, like some people call me and say, Critic, man, don't beat up on yourself, you still got a life. You understand? You still got a life. You still you still got to live, and people ain't supposed to like, no, I'm not supposed to be there. You understand?
Yeah.
I accept that whether people feel that people got rights and people is supposed to assault people, yes, all of this true too. But I still get a boss head. I still get a boss head. It's illegal for boss people. I still get a boss head. Why doing that? You understand?
Yeah.
So
You understand?
I had to be brutally honest with myself. And then now I calculating. By the time somebody say, yo, do this, like I still want to drink. I still want to drink one, and I still want to enjoy myself. What do you believe I do? I call up to Brazil and I tell them send a case of white wine and a case of red wine for me. I drink in my house. I got
This best place.
a thing they bring. We buy from foreign, it's like I have a sack, but it like a sack, a bag, like a lunch bag, but it insulated so you can put ice and sand there. You understand?
Uh-huh.
I drink a glass of wine, or sometimes that thing come and I calculate you come off alcohol completely. You understand?
Yeah.
But not like drinking a glass of wine and talking and relaxing and whatever. I'm looking at that. So now we're going to from one extreme to another extreme. I'm going nowhere, I'm doing it because sometimes you even want to, it's peer pressure unknowingly. You want to please people, you thinking, man, it would be nice to do this. And that is what I did. I got, family was there, and I'm thinking it's nice to pull up on them. Yes, and we laugh and gaff and this and that. I did in the club. No. I had to be brutally honest with myself, accept responsibility for my shortcomings and my mistake, not blame Brian Passat, not blame nobody else, blame myself for what happened to me, to ensure that that never happens again, even by a mistake. And I talk a bit, because people going to watch me now, and people say, this was really wrong with this man. I thought he said he ain't going back in club. You understand?
Yeah.
Done with that.
Alright, good. Do you think, man? Just, you know what I mean? Keep the positive energy and just let it never going on over there.
Roger that, bro.
Yeah, man.
If I go into a club, it gotta be some elite club and me get the VIP section or something like that. Because even in the club, I can get though. It's supposed to set up like that. Right, let me watch me. That's how it's supposed to be. But I'm asking myself again, what do I need? Why do I need to be in a club?
Don't call in there threatening you. Should throw you up, drop your number.
Oh shit, yeah, you got a number, you called a couple of times. His number is, the man who threatened me this morning. His number is 680-3365. Yeah, I put it up there. Call you and find out what's going on and when you want to come through. If y'all know the number belongs to who, just send it to me. So when I see him, I ain't got to worry. He says he's a dunce dog. 680-3365. 680-3365. Please find out what. Do you have any information? Which of the two girls? You know the people that were dead? I'm telling you that doesn't make any sense. Two students can hang themselves at a school and the whole country know that's not a national discussion. Last week especially. And then somebody go more again. That is misinformation you have there. Obviously you call it from overseas. You gotta get information together. You just can't say these are serious allegations. Again, do you know the parents of these kids? Who we talking about? I give you a call and find out when and where you want we for meet up. He must see Jesus. He must get overwhelming.
Two girls and two students, they live in Mashabu. Yes, they are Amerindian. Yesterday, an Indian man was trying to harm herself. The ministry stepped in and they shut down the school today.
Hi, so you telling me that two girls... What's the man? You got a feedback there, man. You're listening to my program or something? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? Yes, so when these two girls committed suicide, and but this thing only happens in Amerindian schools. This thing only happens in predominantly Amerindian schools, right? And with girls of a certain age. I don't know if they don't understand when they're going through puberty, what is the experiences they're having, and nobody don't talk to them or counsel them again. But here what I'm saying, how you know that this happened? This may confirm because it sounds strange, and this is a serious cover-up if two young ladies separate apart. How you know about this? I know you're telling me the community is happening. Okay, all right. See if you could get any other information from me, and let me follow it because it's a serious thing. Raja. So somebody can, you know me, because these things affect me adversely, so I'm trying to figure out. Check for the program. Jagir from Bill.
Bill? Sorry, that's just the case. Corruption all over the place. Corruption upon corruption upon corruption. Quickly before we go, and I notice folks are still with the abduction and the ransom. Even 19-year-old Francine is getting involved with this and ransom and he spelled ransom like Ramson, like Charles Ramson. I mean, she did. Francine, oh gosh, and all of you. Fidel, how are you guys doing? But before we go, Tom, I know I said that earlier. Your friend got beaten up, man. Badly. You watched Tyson Holyfield and Tyson and all these guys badly beat up his opponent. Look at what happened to this guy. This is Jagir's friend. He allegedly stole the guy's chain. He was heard on video.
On my bench cap privacy TV man chain by oh Jesus Christ. Oh my mama. Oh boy. I thief a bad chain. I need to thief a chain. This little hungry belly by I need to thief a chain. It even is not even the man even says when the man thing the man even says gold. The man got some it look like it's them Brazilian thing, right? Well me and know about them, me know about gold. And me gold, everything where I got the gold is real gold. You understand? Me and know but them gold. Right? But somebody tell me is some Brazilian gold or something like that the man got. That's the man and here I tell you everybody with gold chain. Hear them attack. How much penny weight them chain got on? So, you know, they got the he attack, nothing but he chain. Listen to me, he attack, but when he makes statement, as he say chain boss, he attack nothing but a chain. And the value for the chain, I say, he not got a value. And the police ask me, how I know it's gold? I said, me, it look shiny, it look like gold. You understand? So, the man flashing with something.
Yeah, them thing teeth mice beat you for them thing now. When they snatch it out and realize it's not gold, they go and turn back and put some legs in you. You understand? So, I'm telling you, one of the things in life, a lesson to learn, is your acceptance, your personal acceptance. I just deal with myself personally harshly. Harshly. And I learned that over 5 years now, and I've started enacting it more than 3 years now. You understand? Brutal acceptance of your shortcomings. You don't gotta let people know. You understand? In my case, because I'm sharing so much with y'all, and my life is about sharing, I accept, yes, I had the shortcomings, I make this mistake, I do that. And once it register in my head, like if people have been looking at me all the time, you'd realize my life has been a massive transformational process. How did that happen? How did I transform from who I was to who I am today? You understand? How do you transform? How do you not see the same way? Have you seen my transformation physically and otherwise? My mannerisms and everything else? Like every other day I used to go out because of my acceptance and dealing with things. Like an experience to me was India. When I went to India and saw abject poverty in some places and the difference, like there are people here talking about the difference of the hierarchy and who got and who ain't got. Some people not gonna get even if God come and get him. Some people not gonna get even if God come and get him. Them not gonna they're gonna waste the opportunity. Some people you left them, put them in a race and some people gonna win. I'm not like me gonna win every time. With the knowledge that I have attained, the effort I've made and put into life to achieve things. You understand? Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Critic. This is Jerry Sugar from the Amsterdam area.
Hi, buddy.
Send the touch base to you Sunday when you come in this side.
You sent a message to... I was in...
No, man. We called you last week.
I was in Barbados on Saturday. What is it about, Jerry? What do you want? How can I help you?
We talk about, man, as a lot of people said I should see back down here. And it's two things. One about the permit, firearm, and another thing...
I can't. You want to see the Vice President?
Yeah, man.
He has an office at the office of the President.
I hope we're not on the air or anything, right?
Well, let me call you back. Me always put the but me got no secret when you call me got no secret. I can't Hey Jack, your secretary? Huh? Hey, go and interview the man one time and everything, and you'd believe like me as Batty and Poe. What the ass is this? You see the vast difference between me and Jagdio. Watch me here, I got full hair here. Jagdio and Glenn Lal might more be friends and close. Yes, eh? Bald hair aligned with bald hair. Right? I ain't rolling with bald hair. How people get these opinions that I could help somehow, and I don't know. No, serious. You like with them bald head, but the next thing I start losing me here. Yeah, sir. If you want to meet the Vice President, one of the ways to do so, you go to the office of the President and tell him you want to meet the Vice President. He has an office there. And a lot of times he makes himself available through outreaches and so on. He go meet people. You know, think he's come and meet you here. You go into New Amsterdam and you come out and address your concerns. Thanks. You come out and address your concerns. It makes sense of him out? Yeah. A simple Google search can tell him where to find VP at. No, people here. You know how much people has come to me and say, Critic was running to the... You got to bid for a contract. You got to get NIS compliance, you got to get GRA compliance, you got to do a bill. You got bid for a contract. Hook me up with something. Hook you up with what? I don't. You got no hook up. I don't give no bribe. I don't got no run-ins. I don't know. People, everything Guyanese free, I got some run-ins for do.
Here, let me, how much time I'll take out in my 45 minutes? Is there anything else you guys want to call in, discuss? Anybody have issues they want, concerns they want addressed? I'm hearing stories of two young ladies, and this happens predominantly in schools. This was a problem. That's why the students were locked up in the dormitory. The girls were locked up in the dormitory at Madio. With 19, I think 19 of them lost their life when there was a fire. A lot of these schools, when the young girls reach the age of puberty, I don't know if people are not talking to them. They don't know how they're feeling or why they're feeling that way. They're not having. Yes, you can. If you want to talk about water, whoever's the water at wherever, you call in. Guy, you got a hello, good morning.
Yeah, what is your take on the video that is circulating with the guy that hit with the car and is passing in the bicycle?
The guy that hit what?
The guy that got hit with the car on the bicycle was riding.
Oh, that's here. Like how I attacked, except I was not supposed to be in the club. Yeah? That's road rage. And I hear he's a national cyclist. What the fuck you going and making? You argue people who are driving car and you riding bicycle. Calm yourself down, Bano. Don't instigate nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I watch you think he pointing in somebody's face.
Yeah.
No, hear what I'm saying. Yes. You can't. Hey, listen to me. Me walk. If you see me walk on the road, partner, I was walking on eggshells when I'm running across the road, and I'm making joke with no vehicle by. Me see no vehicle, no hospital, partner. You understand? You riding a bicycle. They had some. I tell you, I went to India, and this just like them Indian picture with them warlord. You got a man driving a vehicle and a man there back and all them things, right? So this man got some bodyguard. A man riding a motorbike in the car now. The man them drive and come and stop in front of the man. The man run off the road, run in the car now. And this is the video, by the way. I was live the morning, right? The man with the motorbike even look back who nearly kill him. He gone about his business. He glad he alive. You understand? Hey, he there pointing to some man and making some argument. You gotta relax yourself, man. You concentrate on what you doing, a national cyclist. Obviously, if he's a national cyclist, he's of a certain stature. Because that bicycle the man riding is $1 million bicycle. Is that no $14,000 bicycle? Them bicycles millions of dollars. You know your place, you know yourself. You understand? You get caught up with some sugary man on the road for get some argument. It's road rage, simple road rage. You know special body. Whereas a national cyclist, a national treasure. If you want to maintain your status, keep your car now. Just like I'm not supposed to be in a club. Out of there!
Yeah.
It's base shoppiness.
That's based on you gotta accept your part in mistake and you gotta think before you act.
He going and think and he argue. I see he pointing to the man. You understand? If he telling the man, we know we telling the man. If he telling the man about his mother, he telling the man about his wife, he telling the man your lashy face, you can do something. So if you would do something, do something and done. You understand? And I've never done a cyclist that. But I have veered a man there driving once said me stopping. I just lash the car into his side. You understand? PAB 5,000. When he sees me, he drive at a speed. Blam! Straight into his side. So I know about road rage. I sit down. I experience it every day. I just gotta sit down and say, yo, relax yourself. When somebody else driving, I say, yo, relax. But 10 times a day in Guyana when you're driving, it's about 10 times a day. And it can take you about half an hour to get over the issue. So imagine 5 hours in a day, you then road rage anger. You understand? No. Yeah. Man, I'm glad I'm alive and think. I watch you and turn my face because me even want to know. Hear what I'm saying. When the argument done, how this matter solved? When I have never seen that when we argue or we get angry with one another, something good come out. So what am I arguing about, brother?
and then I'm arguing 10 times a day as a result of stupid drivers? No, I gotta watch myself, and here what I gotta say. Hey, I dodged this one. I'm the smartest one out here. I'm gonna act as the smartest one. I dodged the one. And when I dodged 10 for the day, I go home and smile and calculate, well, here, today was a successful day, boy. They ain't get me. You understand? Because I'm telling you, they put the road up, people run into you.
Yes.
We park, we pick up the other, come out, and they a white spot, the Bruce, but they pick up bumper. They pick up park.
Yeah.
You actually say where these people come from? It's crazy.
Easy to get caught if you don't use the intelligence for a good certain situation, because you can cause yourself easily for unnecessary stuff.
Bro, here, simple the video we you seen there with the national cyclist. Here what he's saying. I am saying, and I am accepting on my part, with certain level of notoriety, power, and everything else, there comes a level of responsibility.
Correct.
The roads in Guyana are dangerous, and him more than anybody else, a cyclist, supposed to know. I know about a man getting knocked down and killed by embassy torn up on the other side. You understand? I've known many cyclists. I know a cyclist, Abana had a place by Ogla Cycle Shop, and he was a racer. His son, he was riding with his son, and he get lashed up and his son get killed. The road is a serious place. And the cyclists are at a disadvantage. So now because you're a national side, you they argue, call it a day. You understand?
Correct. It's not for enough to be responsible for yourself.
Simple. Simple. No, I'm not saying the man was right to do what he did.
Yeah,
You understand? But here, some we, one we, here laugh. One we have to express restraint. And if I is the man who gonna get injured before anybody, I think I gotta express restraint first.
Yeah.
Because out of a bicycle and a car fight, I know who getting injured first. So, you got to decide, oh, you want another man keep restraint for not broke up your foot? You better restrain yourself and stop making yourself a jackass to have your foot not broken up. You understand? Because any fall along on a bicycle is injury.
It's injury, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. All right, then. Go.
Roger that, my brother. It make no sense. Don't let me get in no argument, buddy. You got to protect. So Terry is in Marudi Mountain. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. There's something there. Don't give me an answer like if you can help me to the story. Rose is not market, right? It didn't have nowhere to pass. The people that make a pave, the people that they right up to the pave as well. Next to the paved car and parking. It didn't have no entrance, a little entrance you got to pass. And if you stop 2 minutes in front, you stand and tell you to move off, right? That the pavement tell about what they make. Me call we call regional office at the REU to tell them to go and see what's going on. Until now, nobody knows what 4 times I call.
Well, how this thing happens? Are you alone affected or other vendors affected?
More body affected.
Well, you come together, collectively, you go to the region office, and you tell them your concern, or the market, municipality, whoever is it, and you have them address it. You understand me?
Okay, I understand it.
Their power in numbers, so you come together, and everybody go and say, here, this is how we're affected. You understand? This is what is bothering us, and we would like this issue addressed.
Okay.
Roger, man. Okay.
Thank you.
There's power in numbers. This is the first thing. Don't go be, oh, everything. It's not me alone. It's all the way. This thing not gonna work out nice. Too much of complaints, right? So, know that. And we're talking about the cyclists, the national cyclists. Let me. Hello, good morning. I'm returning a missed call.
Is he call for the market?
Okay. You see your WhatsApp status? You see this WhatsApp status you're using? You got a big gun there. Is you gun?
Man, it's a face fake gun, man. It's a I see it on Facebook and I've sit up there.
I don't know when I hear that good. She sees my face and put it there. She got a big gun. Imagine when she call you, you see there's a gun. Yes, sir. Next to somebody going in and drop some lashes here and there's already gun there. Oh, it's a fake gun. You see, it's a Facebook gun you get lash here for? People don't know when they're good. You understand? People don't know when they're good. And you watch it. I watch it there, I have no shit. She make mistake, she don't know she use, she pick me there. She put them up. She put them on gun. Next thing somebody think and say, yeah, like she got a power thing, right? Because which woman doing it, right? And then drop some lash and shit. Somebody tells somebody she got thing, but she got a power. She got picture with them. It look real. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What time going on?
What time I coming on? I'm just about to come off. I've been on for 1 hour now. The notifications?
Debate news.
Yeah, I'm going to check on the page. Guys, so what you going on here, buddy? What you going on here? Me eat out me eating this morning. Yeah, me I forgot about you. Me I watch the thing there all the time. I get headache. I mean it's seafood boy. Me watch the and me talk to y'all. Me can't concentrate. Man can knock down me kill it with gun. Yeah, that me can't focus. Make me lose my speech. Me never a speech impediment because my brain can multitask, right? While me attack, me imagine me mouth that eat egg and eat all them things there. And imagine me try to attack with the mouth with me want for use to do something else. Me can't multitask. So I yeah, me I go. Watch what going here, boy. Eh? Peace out. Keep it real.